Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song "Call to Arms" by Sturgill Simpson live on SNL. That was specifically the request. As I just mentioned, this comes as a request, so if you want to request something, leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to get to it. I've listened to a good amount of Sturgill Simpson at this point. He's probably one of my favorite country acts, just based on the very few songs I've heard from him so far. Just love his authenticity, his energy, I really like a lot of what he does. So, really looking forward to this one, and the live performances that I've seen from him have all been really fun, so hoping this is no exception. Alright, let's give it a shot. Again, Call to Arms, Sturgill Simpson, and this is live on SNL. Here we go.
Once again.
Oh, she's from Star Wars. I like her. I forget her name though. Ooh, okay. Jesus. They brought down the house, man. That crowd ain't loud enough. That was fun. They brought down the house. That was so cool. Just the energy from Sturgill there. And then on top of that, the keyboard player, the energy from him, everybody was just playing their instruments beautifully. That was so fun. I loved that. I'm so glad that whoever requested this one specifically requested the SNL performance, because, man, what a performance. Fantastic. I had so much fun watching that. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Break it down like we always do, of course, starting with the lyrics. So let's see. A little bit of information here. It says, in this last song of the album, Simpson sounds off on the military activities of the United States. He gives his son some final words of advice. Don't get tricked into joining the military, and be aware of much of what the media tells is just nonsense. The irony of the title, Call to Arms, is the song's message that despite all the machismo and images of U.S. soldiers going to fight in the name of freedom, there's more strength and courage in resisting the propaganda messages about military service than in taking up those arms in a politician's war, as he calls it in Sea Stories. So it's a call to arms against the U.S. military rather than a call to take up arms for them. Okay, cool. Let's take a look, see if that's what we read here in the lyrics. So I kind of had an idea, but let's see. I done Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq, and Iran. North Korea, tell me, where does it end? Well, the bodies keep piling up, and every day, how many more of them are they going to send? Yeah, we've been overseas since, 2003? I mean, honestly, probably before that, but, we officially declared war in, 2003, and we're still over there. It's, a 17-year war. 18, I guess, now. Soon. 18-year war. It's crazy. Well, they send their sons and daughters off to die for some oil to control the heroin. Well, son, I hope you don't grow up believing that you've got to be a puppet to be a man. Well, they cut off your hair and put a badge on your arm, strip you of your identity, tell you to keep your mouth shut, boy, and get in the line. Meet your maker overseas. Wearing that Kim Jong-il hat, grandma's selling pills, and meanwhile, I'm wearing my can't pay my fucking bills hat. So I think this is a direct strike, military's got everything they need. Meanwhile, we're over here struggling to make ends meet. Well, nobody's looking up to care about a drone, all too busy looking down at our phone. Egos begging for food like a dog from a feed, refreshing obsessively until our eyes start to bleed. They serve up distractions and we eat them with fries until the bombs fall out of our fucking skies. So basically, we're too concerned with everything else going on in life, including some of the more what's the word I'm looking for? The unimportant, the more I guess vapid and sort of surface level stuff instead of what we probably should be paying attention to. Now, I do think there is this sort of they serve up distractions. Obviously, it's an attack, I guess, on the media. But as I always say in a lot of my videos, it's with the advent of social media and the way it's taken off in this decade and the last, we are the media. We also serve up those distractions on Facebook and Twitter and Reddit and wherever else. I mean, we have as much of a part of that as anyone. Piano solo, guitar solo, turn off the TV, turn off the news, there's nothing to see here. They're serving the blues, bullshit on my TV, bullshit on my radio. Hollywood's telling me how to be me. That bullshit's got to go. So yeah, I've always loved the authenticity that Sturgill Simpson brings and how he just kind of speaks his mind and tells it how he thinks it is. So I'm down with it. I like the message here. It's a message I kind of agree with, so that makes it easier for me too. So lyrically, 2 thumbs up. I like it. As far as the instrumentation, the vocals go, especially what you get in this performance, so much fun. I love Sturgill's singing voice here. I think he sounds great, but I think what really blew me away were those instrumental moments. The fucking keyboard guy just going off, jumping on his keyboard and he went off. I loved his sort of piano keyboard solo. That was fantastic. Sturgill with his guitar work, I think, was a lot of fun. That main riff that you got throughout was awesome. I loved the blues, rock, country rock, I guess southern rock kind of style that they brought to this one. Just the energy behind it was so great. I loved the wind instruments. Looks like flugelhorn, trumpet, and trombone, all 3 of those, and a tenor sax. I mean, everything sounded fantastic there. and provided such like a great energy. So you have Sturgill jumping all over stage, but these guys are just blowing on these horns like their life depends on it. They did a fantastic job. Drumming was really good here. I love when Sturgill just like hit the drum, the cymbal, and it's like flopping around, and the guy's like still trying to play it. That was great. He kicks the guy's keyboard, and the guys over here like just going off. I mean, so much fun. I think this performance was so fun to see live. I can't imagine being in that SNL crowd. I probably would have lost my mind. But they rocked the house. Like I said, they brought the house down. Everything here sounded so good. Everything combined really came together and made a really fun song. So instrumentally and vocally, 2 big thumbs up here. Loved this performance. And then as far as replay value goes, I mean, if the studio version is anything like this, it is easily going on the playlist. Or if I can find this live version on Spotify, it's also going on the playlist. Because, man, that was so much fun. I loved the energy they brought. Just a fantastic song, in my opinion. So 2 big thumbs up for the actual performance, 2 big thumbs up for the replay value. Such a good song. Thank you so much for the person who requested this one. Fantastic request. As always, if you want to be someone who requests something, put it in the comments. I'll be sure to get to it. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. One place you should be able to find this song and plenty more Sturgill Simpson songs at this point is going to be in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below, and it has every single song I've heard so far on my channel. Of course, if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me. Hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye for now.